Welcome to Contract Easily, your go-to destination for simplified legal guidance. Today, we are navigating the process of drafting an affidavit for securing a new electricity connection in India. Before we dive into the details, check the link in the description box to download the agreement format. We have various options to download it in Word format or PDF format, or make it with legal help from our team if you require, or you can also make it with the help of AI by answering the questions the chatbot asks. Before we dive into the drafting process, let's touch upon the acts and laws that play a role. This includes stamp duty regulations, local municipal laws, and specific guidelines outlined by the Electricity Board. Let's explore where this document comes into play. Primarily, it's submitted to the relevant authorities responsible for electricity connections. This could be the local electricity board or municipal corporation, depending on your location. It's important to clarify some legal terms as we proceed. An affidavit is a sworn statement made under oath, confirming the truthfulness of its contents. Terms like stamp duty is the non-judicial stamp paper upon which this affidavit is to be executed. Next, jurisdiction means the location where the affidavit is valid, and notary public is the officer appointed by the government to verify and sign your affidavit to prove its contents. And lastly, affirmation is the positively assure that the contents of this agreement are true. Now, let's highlight key points to include in your affidavit. Start with a clear title, such as Affidavit for Application for a New Electricity Connection. Next, we begin with the declarant's, applicant's, full name, residential address, contact details, and any relevant identification information. Next, we need to clearly state the purpose of the affidavit, which is to support the application for a new electricity connection. Next is ownership or authorization, where if the applicant is the property owner, provide ownership proof. If not, include an authorization letter from the property owner granting permission for the new connection. Next, the property details clause is where we describe the property for which the electricity connection is sought, including its address, plot number, and any other identifying information. Next, the compliance with regulations clause is where we declare that the electrical installation in the property complies with safety and regulatory standards, and that any necessary approvals or permits have been obtained. Next, we certify that there are no outstanding electricity bills or dues for the property, if applicable. And then sign the affidavit in the presence of a notary public, who will also sign and seal the document. Lastly, witness statements, which include statements from witnesses, if required by local regulations, confirming the accuracy of the information provided. Now, let's address common mistakes to avoid. Failure to comply could lead to delays or rejection of your application, such as: firstly, incomplete information, where we ensure all personal and property details are accurate and complete. Next, lack of authorization is if you are not the property owner, then include a clear authorization letter. Next, failure to comply with regulations is mandatory, so make sure the property's electrical installation meets safety and regulatory standards. Next, non-payment of dues is where confirm that there are no outstanding electricity bills for the property. Lastly, improper notarization is often the cause of rejection, so always sign the affidavit in the presence of a notary public to make it legally valid. Some states offer e-stamping for agreements and affidavits. If e-stamping is available in your state, you can easily purchase e-stamp paper from the official website as mentioned here, print the agreement, and proceed with signatures for validity. To wrap up, drafting an affidavit for a new electricity connection demands attention to detail and compliance with legal requirements. Download the template provided in the description box to utilize it for your own application. And for further legal education and resources, don't forget to explore our courses. Stay informed, stay empowered with Contract Easily.